Welcome, everyone. This is Glenda Dawson, and you are watching our session, a weekly session where we do channeling. We bring councils of light, whomever they are. Could be council of 9, could be council of 12, could be council of 8. And they could be represented by angelics, could be by galactics, could be by loved ones or beings that were at one point carnated into being humans and then they passed away. So it could be anyone that's on the other side or in different dimensions who are giving us messages or experiences so to help us ascend, to help us release. And like Miriam had stated earlier, to let go. We were having a little discussion before the channeling, and she had mentioned that she did a card or two, and it was basically the theme of letting go to help us ascend, letting go so we have the room, we create the room, the safe space, the sacred space to bring in what we need to bring in and to ascend where we need to ascend. So with that being said, I just want to remind everyone that if you want to join us, just send me an email. And if you find yourself not being able to go to the coordinates or any coordinates that we give, just set the intention and keep doing it. The more you practice, the more the channeling gift will develop and come in stronger for you. Not everyone can do this. It's just a matter of whether you allow yourself to do it or not. We're all born with this gift, all of us. And like I said, it just depends on whether you are ready for it or whether that is what you're supposed to do in this lifetime. Now let's close our eyes and take 3 long, deep breaths. And when you're taking these breaths, remember to release any stagnant energy that's within you. Allow that energy to just flow through you. Once you have taken those 3 breaths, then you could go back to your normal breathing and allow yourself to just release and allow yourself to be free to do this. Give yourself the permission. Surrender to this process so you can also experience what we experience. No one started knowing everything. We all had to come back and relearn how to talk, how to grab things, how to walk, how to learn. We all came back starting fresh. Any skill, any gift needs time and practice to develop fully. And still, once it's developing perfect, you have to continue working it because it's like a muscle. If you don't work it, you really lose it. And it'll take you a lot longer to gain it back again. Take another deep breath and exhale. Now the coordinates I have been just given 92527. 92527. If anyone arrives there, you may, and you experience something, you may join in at any point. Now, for some reason, I arrived at the moon, but then I got like an elevator took me down into the moon. And what appears to me is like a big cave full of crystals and whatnot all around me. You could see crystals on the walls, on the floor, even on the ceiling. Some are really long and pointy. Some are different sizes, different shapes, different colors, but all very bright and a lot of energy. It's giving off a lot of energy. Now, I do have a being who tells me his name is Rasha. Rasha. And I'm just hearing to stay here and to let everyone catch up. So that is what I will do. He will talk to us when the majority of us, if not all of us, are there.
He wants a special chair, a stone chair. He likes to have an audience. He has very long arms.
Hmm.
And long fingers.
I see rose gold amulets around his arms and his forehead.
Mm-hmm. And what I see is, although he's inside what we humans would call a cave, um, underground, he is very dark. And not in a negative way, just a very dark brown color skin. And he's very strong in his stance, very confident. He's holding a lot of knowledge within him. But yet the energy I feel coming from him is very loving, very caring, and not overpowering, just letting me know he's creating a safe space. Jazz, I believe he's talking to you.
He says he comes from the Awatuki people. So his background is vast. He has declared peace, and wisdom shall reign from this day forward. The Awatuki kings lived for thousands of years at a time. So what he has to say is worth listening to and embraced. So there will always be strife among people because they haven't let go. But he is challenging each one of us to dig deeper and deeper and deeper into the recesses of our soul and find what we've held on to and what needs to be released. And there is less pain letting go than there is keeping it. So he encourages us to take the steps to let it go. Some will ask, well, how do I do that? You can write, you can sing, you can speak, you can dance, you can do whatever. Call it the thing that you need to let go of to mind and just express yourself in whatever fashion comes to you. And do so with abandon. And you will see light emerging around you as you do so. First as candles, then as torches, and then as radiant beams. Let go of the fear. Accept the challenge. Know that in doing so, your growth will be exponential. As humans, you have a hard time with surrendering. So much is wrapped up in control. In reality, control never got anybody anywhere. That was good. You are safe to let go of this need for control. That doesn't mean not to be responsible for your actions, but you don't need to be in charge of every detail, every nuance, every process. We're here in this world to unite with each other, and everyone can share in the responsibility.
Yeah, and be playful.
Mm-hmm.
He's playful. He wants us to be more open, more relaxed, more playful. and it's not necessary to be so serious anymore.
Concur with that one. Now, I am also getting, I'm gonna see if they want to talk through me, because it's someone that's with him, but they're not appearing, so it could be seen, just an energy. And as you are releasing and letting go, remember to be grateful. Remember to give thanks. And I am going to give you the hardest job that you may have to do ever. I want you to be thankful and send a letter, what you guys call an email, a message, something to everyone in your past, whether they're still in your life or not, and thank them for the time that they were in your life. That was the time that you grew through them. That was the time that they gave you opportunities to learn your lessons, to grow. That was the time where they gave you the opportunities to just learn, to grow, to evolve, to learn, and to let go. So let go of all that hateful energy that you hold on to. You humans are made of love, and yet you are so hateful, and keep that hate in your bodies, in every inch of your bodies. You need to let go so you can lose that weight, that anchor that's holding you down. That is one of the things that will help you lift and ascend. Learn that carrying that extra weight only keeps you down in the vibrations of beautiful energy. It will not allow you to pass 3D, no matter what you do. So gratefulness also must be included in your daily tasks. Even if you just find yourself sending a card saying thank you. That's it. To people in your past where you have learned lessons from, where they have been able to make themselves available for all the negative things that occurred so you can evolve and be here, so you could grow and be here. Gratefulness doesn't only include the stuff that we have. All those things that you look around, when your body gives up, you will not be able to take those things. Yes, be grateful for the food, be grateful for the water, be grateful for your needs being met, but also be grateful for the people who are and who are not in your lives anymore. And that includes being grateful for those that were there for a certain time period in your life. Learn how to truly let go. And I will now be silent.
The angers and resentments that you hold on to are almost like layers of fat, if you will. And I don't mean that derogatorily, but the density, the compounding of density and negativity just perpetuates itself. And as Glenda said, we are beings of light. And we need to let the light melt away all of that excess nonsense. When we allow it to let go, when we allow the light to penetrate. It's as if everybody's keeping their light in a nice little box inside and making sure nobody takes it from them. That light was meant to shine. And shine so that you, yes, are seen, but so that the Creator's light embraces all people, that you can see the Creator's light in others and they can see it in you.
Mm. And then we start feeling that we are together, that we are united, that this light in us makes it possible to feel the oneness of this great expanding light that is from all of us together. And it makes it a beautiful light that is spreading everywhere. And this is the new creation of love and light that is spreading from all these united souls. So join in and feel that you're not longer separate. By letting go all this old stuff, you can feel and open to this new embrace in the light of Christ consciousness.
Yes.
I can
Miriam,
feel,
yes, that's Miriam is speaking. I'm sorry, Cass. I'm seeing the light get brighter and brighter and brighter in this cave, and everything even shining brighter. It's like the crystals are now vibrating.
Yeah, and more are joining. And so many souls that are opening up and joining. Oh, it has been so long. Why did we wait so long? It's just time for joining in this beautiful, beautiful light.
Yes.
there's a waterfall in the back of the cave, and the light as it's reflecting off the water is just magical. I was basically going to say what each of you has said, so but the waterfall is amplifying the light that's there. But what's interesting is the archangels are protecting the opening to this area, and they are noticing the aura of the moon is vibrating at a much more intense and higher frequency than it ever has.
Yep. I know we're going to be sent someplace else soon, but might as well take it all in before we do. beings are basically saying thank you for listening. Thank you for our willingness to be here and to basically translate their message, their guidance. And hopefully more and more people will be willing to let go of all that negative that's holding you down, including bringing your ego down to a nice level.
Mm.
Remembering that humans came from love and we will be going back to love. So why not be part of love in between?
Yeah. Since time is an illusion, don't hold on this idea that you're living in a difficult time. There is this time of spreading the light, and it's so easy to step into it right now. The willingness, the surrender. It's there and it's possible.
Mhm. All right, Jazz. You're going to get the next coordinates. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Coordinate of light 7, 6, 3, 9, 1, purple.
Anyone is welcome to share what they're experiencing.
I feel surrounded by a light, bright blue cloud of comfort and of love. It's a very high dimension. I'm not sure which one. And we're being brought here so that we can understand the reality of what is achievable. So that we don't feel bound by the murkiness that sometimes we experience. I can see stars glittering softly just beyond the bounds of the light that I'm surrounded by. I feel myself expanding as well.
Mm-hmm. And Arcturians are coming in. And they're sitting around us. Kind of like when you have just a a meeting or a session of everyone just around, chatting, sharing thoughts, sharing ideas.
They want to know if there is something specific that we as humans could benefit from that they might be able to share with us.
Concur on that. Now I'm saying angels of light. That's all they want to call themselves. All different hierarchies in the angelic realm. And they are here also for the same reasons. And now if you look up, you're able to see how the blue light and the bright white light is combining in a point going up. Like they're creating like a pyramid effect. And then the light is combining at the very end. And a ray straight up, sending healing, sending light, sending wisdom to the whole universe.
And it comes with the command, surrender to love. In surrendering to love, you will feel deep compassion and forgiveness.
And this forgiveness goes around and around and around because there's so much to forgive. And by forgiving, there's love starts filling in all those places where forgiveness opened up the space for love to enter.
Mm-hmm.
And so much healing. There's so much healing in all this forgiving, forgiving, forgiving.
The light's taking on an opal, almost like a fire opal effect. And yet white beams radiate through that.
Council of 9 now is showing up and sitting around as well. One of them will be speaking through me right now, or wants to. which I am allowing. It is a galactic being. I can't even attempt to pronounce his name, but it starts with a J. Pronunciation Juzdbu something, something, something. So we'll leave it at J. He has agreed that I could say, call him that. We could call him that. I give you a goal and something to look towards. Goal is by March 20th. Set your intentions to let go of everything you need to let go. So you can then begin what you guys call the spring in the northern atmosphere. Start fresh. In the southern atmosphere, starts full. Start fresh. Let go as much as you can. And be grateful for as much as you can and for as many people as you can. That day be the best day to do a little celebration of the brand new you as you connect to your higher self stronger than ever, because you are not being held down by unnecessary things, unnecessary hate, unnecessary negative thoughts, unnecessary negative emotions or actions. By setting yourself a timeline. Humans are all about the time and the date, whether it's good or not. We are just being. We're in the moment. We live for the future to better the future, but we are in the moment. For us, there is no time. We are living the past, your present, your future, all at the same time. And this is why we're here now. This is a pivotal time in Earth's history and in humanity's history. We want humanity to succeed in ascending. This is the time of the shift. Take that opportunity. Take that opportunity so you will not be left behind in the dense, very dense dimension that you are right now in. And arrive at your truer, higher self.
Yeah. And then a new sound comes. A new sound, beautiful sound, goes together in this higher dimension. It sounds from the deep, from the earth. It's a sound that starts vibrating and goes into our atmosphere, and then it's further and further and goes far, far out into the universe. A new sound, it's a new song, it's a new vibration.
It's a call to action. A call to being better than you are. Call to each and every day. Set yourself the goal to be better, to be more loving, and to reach your higher self. your true self, the divine within you, the Christ consciousness, the true self that is in you since the day you were thought of, since the day you were conceived, since even before that. But in your human self at this very moment, it's inside of you. Just reach it. And the only way to reach it is by making room. So let go, surrender, be grateful. And then you'll be able to have room to go in there, reach it and touch it, and become it.
Your ancestors are available to support you. All you need to do is ask them to help.
Just allow that beautiful, loving energy that's being radiated by all the beings right now. Let it be absorbed by your physical body. So your spiritual, your mental, your emotional, and your energetic bodies can also receive the benefit. And let you upgrade to the higher love being that you truly are.
Getting a sense that we will be leaving soon. So if you have other messages, please bring them forward.
And 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now I see everyone just turning into light and energy. Surrounding us one last time, just floating around us, leaving it with us as much energy as possible. But definitely giving us a hint that we have to leave.
Mm-hmm.
And now they're showing us a way to one little star for just a moment, because there's something there that has been waiting for us to pick up. They're saying that in one of our sessions, we inadvertently forgot to pick this up. So coordinate 72, no, I'm sorry, 47221. 47221. We're in this very tiny star. extremely bright. I feel like I need sunglasses. Very dark sunglasses. But that energy is also radiating through my body. Now I see a structure made of rock and it's holding something at the very top. The structure, though it being of rock, is shining some blue light all around. Sorry, Jazz, go ahead.
Okay. It's a key. There is a key there. And we're being encouraged to take it.
And each key is a personal key.
Mm.
So it is for us individually to use for our path, for our work, for us. All right, now that I'm seeing everyone taking the key, that pedestal, for all intents purposes, is slowly going down into the star and basically becoming part of the star again. And now it is time to return. The one thing I am hearing, though, is remember, sometimes the less you have, the more you have. And with that, unless someone has anything else, okay, let's go down to our 0. Slowly. We are pretty high up right now, so we need to slowly go floating down. Leave a little slower, don't go too fast. Slowly. Okay, we're about level number 3, 2, 1, and 0. Take a deep breath. Exhale and make sure you are grounded. Make sure you are back. You might have to take a couple of extra breaths so you feel grounded again. Thank you, ladies. Liv, Miriam, Jazz. Thank you to everyone else who decided to come with us. Again, if you want to join us, just get in touch with me. Again, thank you, ladies.
And keep your key with you.
Mhm.
Use your key.
And use your key and open that door.
Mhm. Namaste.
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 Love you and blessings to all. Thank you.